how much tuna we have. Go check your cabinets to see how much tuna you have. Better place for this. Oh, this is gross. I just embarked on the worst 3 weeks of my life of apartment hunting. I have never experienced anything like this before. I was not prepared for the way that the housing market and rentals go in LA, and I guess I was being also very specific and picky with what I wanted, so it was really hard to find what I wanted that checked most of the boxes, but I think I finally found something. And if you follow me on TikTok, you've been seeing all my house tours, all the failed ones, all the ones that were rented before I could even tour it or while I was touring it. I'm gonna do a empty house tour in the next video. House content across all platforms for probably like the next 2 months. Now it is time to pack up. I have precisely 9 days to get everything together before my lease here ends. And I've lived here for 3 years, so there is a lot to do. My 2 roommates are moving states, so they pretty much are throwing away everything and starting out fresh. I'm like, if I throw this away, I gotta buy it again. And I'm only moving like a few miles. I'm gonna start with the bathroom because that seems the most manageable. Bro, from when my hair was red.
Waiting around for you to call back.
Look how many supplements I have that I clearly never use.
My room and my dad. Crazy, crazy. I want you to know what you have against me. The city's not a place for us to be. 'Cause I'm trying to figure out why you hate me. Was it something I did? Yeah, I don't need to offend. I'm just waiting, because of all of the lies. Yeah, you don't need to disguise your face. I just want you to know that I am rooting for you. It's okay.
That's a lot of screws.
It's okay.
Fucking up my deposit. We'll come back to that. So I basically decided that all of my clothes, everything that's on hangers, just gonna throw in my car, so then when I get to the new place, I'll just hang it right up. And then everything else is gonna go into garbage bags. I am gonna keep my dresser with me, so I need to empty that out. And I'm gonna try to get rid of some stuff, like to donate, to make it easier. I don't wanna bring stuff that I never wear to my new place. So the new place, girl, I'm having so many problems finding an apartment, okay? Like, I know nothing's gonna be perfect, but my God, like, everything has a huge con. And it's just like, can I work around it? So the one that I kind of decided on, I guess, I got the lease for, and they want 3 months up front plus the 1 month deposit plus the prorated for like the 3 days that I'm gonna be in there in June at once. And I'm like, what the fuck? And it's basically because I'm not employed, like I don't have my dentist job yet. And I was like, you have my tax returns from the last 2 years. I told you I do content, like, why are you guys making this difficult? And I have like enough like savings wise and everything and my bank statements to pay like the next few months. It's just all at once. That's literally all of my money, and then like maybe $1,000 left over, and my credit card is like above $1,000. So I'm just like stressed right now because I need money, and I haven't really been working because I was trying to graduate, so I don't have that much to work with. The other problem is they don't have AC because it's an old building. And they said in the lease that they don't allow portable ACs. And I'm just like, there's 8 windows in that place. I'm gonna be cooking. It's gonna be like a hot car, and I'm gonna die, and my cat's gonna die. Plus the kitchen needs a lot of work because there's not a lot of counter space, so I need to figure out a way to put all my appliances up. There's like 2 outlets in that kitchen. There's like a lot of unideals, and I'm just like stressed, but at this point I kind of have to just go with it. I don't know. Gotta use my in-unit washer and dryer while I still have it. I know it's crazy, but I actually wear all of these sweatshirts and jackets. was just thinking about, because this moving process has been so incredibly difficult. I would sleep at like 3 a.m. and wake up at like 7 to go scroll on Trulia and Zillow. I have made so many cross-country moves at this point in my life. Multiple times with my family, transcontinental and within states, but also by myself, like moving from Oregon to Pittsburgh and Pittsburgh to LA when I was 19. I've never had so much trouble moving, even considering the fact that with those moves I had to pack all my stuff into 2 moving boxes and that was all that I ever took. That was the stress of that. But like this time around, it was more like the stress of my location, because I didn't want to be too far from the people that I knew in LA, and like it was giving me a lot of like, I was very fearful for some reason. I was very fearful of living like so far away that I was like the only one in the middle of nowhere, even though like I have a car now and I can drive, which was never the case with any of my other moves. In the past, I've moved away from everybody that I know without any hesitation. Now I don't know if it's because I'm just like older and I want to find some place to settle that's nicer, so I'm just pickier, or if it's just like a fear of being alone in a new place with a new chapter in life. Like, I don't know what it is. Yeah, it's kind of like with roller coasters or any sports. When you're little, you have no fears at all. Like, I used to ski black diamonds and now I'm barely able to make it down a blue square. I wish as we aged we didn't have more fears. Like, that doesn't make sense. I feel like as we age we should be more fearless, more knowledge, more wisdom, more confidence. This is probably like the hardest move for me, especially because all my roommates moved away or are moving away. Living alone, I don't have anyone to rely on, and my closest of friends are not gonna be in the state anymore. But I think it's also because there's so much uncertainty. Like, before I was moving for school, like I had a place, I had my purpose and what I was supposed to do, but now it's just kind of like I've reached the goal already. We've crossed the finish line, and now it's just kind of like everything's just up in the air. There's so many options, opportunities, which is a good thing, but also like kind of a bad thing, because there's no set track for me anymore and I could just be going willy-nilly through life. And that is why I don't want to be an adult. And here I am, fully at 23, almost 24. The mattress and put it against the wall.
Is this heavier than mine?
I know! I was trying to tell you! That's gonna make me want to figure out.
Things that I usually don't. Find my way through a hotel lobby. Make the same when I'm on my own. All my friends think I'm somebody.
This is how I will be for the next 2 days, and I'm actually very excited. I love bedrooms that have the bed like really close to the ground. Actually, like I've always wanted a pallet bed. This is actually so great. On the floor, it's really nice. It still obviously very much looks like I live here. There's still a bunch of stuff. Well, it's fine. Good night.